Hey, what's going on, guys? And first off, I'm going to mention what you're going to see in the background is me actually doing a farm run right now while recording my screen. And I want to apologize for having the screen kind of zoomed out with this weird aspect ratio. But this video is mainly about me and my interface setup, and that's what I'm going to be doing. This right here, it looks quite zoomed out for you guys. Actually, in relatively, I'm trying to find words here. Relative to my other videos that I do, all my videos I record in a different aspect ratio, which I'll show you. It's the same aspect ratio, but it's a lot smaller, so you can see everything a lot clearer. But right here is my normal interface setup. I usually stream with this setup with resolution downscale because my graphics card isn't the best to obviously record. As you can see, I've got some frame lag here just while recording. While streaming, it's not going to be the best. But right here is my interface. Just going to go through it a little bit real quick, explain why certain things are there. As you can see, I've got the map nice and big. I like to have the map nice and big mainly because at this size you can see 90% of all the stuff that's loaded, so it's quite easy for you to click around, and then you can like almost semi-AFK, just one click and you're running for a good 10 miles. Yeah, that's pretty standard. This chat box, I would like to have it decently big, so I don't like to have the same message on two lines. It just looks weird to me, so I like to have it nice and long, and I've got space, so I might as well use it. I play in 1920 by 1080, that's my screen resolution, but the actual game is 1920 by 1017 because of the bars at the top and the bottom, you know, the taskbar and all that stuff, which is not shown in the video, which is also why it's kind of stretched, so I do apologize for that. Other than that, I've got my action bar right here in sort of middle at the bottom of my screen. Pretty nice. I can get all my abilities and everything on there. And I found that when I started using EOC, I couldn't get all my, it's still the case to be honest, I couldn't get all the abilities that I wanted on my action bar, which kind of annoyed me, which is why I have all four action bar ability kind of things, interfaces in the bottom right here. I've got the space, I might as well use it. So here I have defense and constitution, I have magic here, ranged here, and melee here. I sort of set it up so you can see all of them without having to use the scroll bar to scroll down or up because there's too many abilities. That's worked out pretty well, and this random interface that no one really uses, that goes right on the side there to cover up that blank space. And I have my inventory like this. Now most of you will be saying probably that's not the most efficient, there's better ways to do it. A lot of high level PVMers that do solo necks and that kind of stuff have it differently, like 3 rows instead of this interface. But when EOC came out, I just couldn't use anything else, and I still can't, to be honest. I'm way too used to this setup right here, and it works quite nicely with my interface, so I just keep it that way for both of my interfaces. Prayers right here next to my inventory, which is pretty nice, to be honest, right next to all the abilities as well. So if I need to click on an ability which isn't on my ability bar and change prayers and all that stuff is right there in one corner, and my phone is blowing up as usual. Other than that, I've got this right here, which is just empty space anyway. I've got a lot of space on my 1080p resolution thing when I'm playing RuneScape, which is why I just fill it up with everything that I might need. I like to have this view because at this certain view you can see the character as well as all the things that are equipped, whereas if I move it a bit smaller, if I show you right now, unlock my screen, see, as you can see, it changes it so you can't see it. You can just see, you can't see your character, you can just see what he's got on. I don't know why, I just prefer to have a view of my character with all the wardrobe things on, because I'm just a bit of a spaz like that. Anyways, that's really it for this. I like to have my private messages on top of here as well as in my bar, because sometimes in my chat bar I am on friends chat, and I don't want to have like my friends messaging me and having friends chat on there at the same time. Kind of gets confusing to me. I'm used to this right here. And also I've got like a little hack kind of thing. I'm max combat, but you can see I've still got these XP interface pop-ups. Now what you want to do to get these is basically set any level goal or XP goal in a skill. I've set all of my skills to 120, even though I'm definitely not going to get 120 all skills. And then you have to go somewhere. I need to find it right now. I believe it's game settings. If not, it should be interface settings. It's somewhere here. Skill target based XP pop-ups. So basically, even if you're 99 in every skill and you still want to get pop-ups in them while you're training them, that thing that comes up shows you your current XP, so you don't have to go into your skills interface. You just set any level target. I've set all of mine to 120 in every skill, and then click this. So there's a tick in there, and that means that it will show up while you are training that skill, which is pretty nice. I don't know why I prefer it, but I just do. Maybe one day 120 all skills, but you're going to be waiting at least a couple of years for that. Hopefully RuneScape hasn't died by then, but you never know. That's really it for this interface. You guys have seen my other one, which is what I record all my videos in. To be honest, I might want to upgrade my graphics card so I can actually record in this interface setup right here, and not have it screen lag a bit, and live stream like this as well without any screen lag, or resolution downscale so it's full quality, mainly because I prefer it this way. You can see a lot more here, and I've got everything that I need on my screen, which is really nice, especially for bosses like Rots and Nex and Virago and KK, all that kind of stuff. So one day I might upgrade my graphics card if I can be bothered, and then that's just going to be all kinds of gains. So what I'm going to do right now is switch to my other interface and then quickly explain that, just showing you why I've got certain things in certain places, just like I did with this one. You guys probably know what it looks like. And also real quick, to change my screen, my RuneScape screen size, what I'd use is a program called Sizer. I'll link Scape Skills video. He made a really good video, I think a year and a half or 2 years ago. It's really useful for people who do recording or live streaming like me. So yeah, Size is pretty awesome, and I'll switch to my 720p setup right now. So guys, right here you can see what you all should be used to, which is my 720p setup. Everything looks a lot more zoomed in for you guys. As you can see, I've still got all of my abilities on my screen, but I have to rotate through them with the ranged, melee and magic abilities here, and my defensive and constitution ones are up here. Also, because of the size of the screen, I make my minimap quite a bit smaller so it fits in line right there. And also, yeah, my gear setup is right here. There's no space for it to be like fully like I showed before, the way I like it. And my chat bar right here is very small compared to that. Also, I need to like I like this here, to be honest, because it's out of the way and I never really use that. XP counters are right there. To be honest, there's nothing really more to say about this. Got my ability bar in the same place, right in the middle, towards the bottom of the screen. Prayers right next to the inventory as usual. What I could do is I could move that down a bit, but to be honest, it doesn't really make a difference. Let me try and move it down. Yeah, it doesn't really make a difference. It just makes it look uneven. So I like to have it in place. And the way I saved both of these is with my custom layouts. My custom layout 2 is my 720p layout, and my layout 1 is for full screen, which is when I'm normally playing without recording. Really, that's it. If you guys have any other interface setups that you think are really good, be sure to post them down in the comments, like any links to some pushes or anything like that. Anything you guys want to talk about, any way you think I could improve my setup or any of that, put that down in the comments. Also, be sure, definitely go ahead and copy my setup. I think it's really useful, especially for me doing a lot of PVM and that kind of stuff, especially the full screen one. Got everything that I need on screen and it doesn't look too messy. Definitely throw this video a thumbs up if you did enjoy it, found it informative or useful, or just that kind of good stuff, and subscribe to my channel for more videos like this, PVM content, all that kind of stuff. Go ahead, follow my Twitch. I'm gonna start live streaming quite a bit. I'd say like starting off once a week, mainly because I've got exams, but as soon as the summer holidays hit, I'm gonna push for 4 live streams a week, maybe even every day, depending on how busy I am. But you know, definitely head over and check out my Twitch. Yeah, that's it for this video. Thank you for watching. Have a great day and peace out.